Hi, I'm Diana Lynn Candy. I'm here at Chiller Theater for the third day in a row, and I'm here with my new friend Bill. Can you introduce yourself?
Bill Smithrovich, and some of you might remember me from Life Goes On or Crime Story or Millennium, Independence Day, Air Force One, 13 Days, something like that. You know, all of that, those shows. But my good friend David Proval was on The Sopranos
Yes, and we want to say hi to David because we
with
both love him
Diana.
very much because he's
Yeah.
such a cool person.
Well, David and I, we met many years ago at Long Wharf Theater in New Haven.
Okay.
And we were doing Requiem for a Heavyweight with John Lithgow, Richard Dreyfuss, and David was Army, the ring guy, the cut guy, and we had a great time. Dominic Chianese was also in the cast, and we broke records at Long Wharf. I mean,
Wow.
Rod Serling's family was there, and they 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 just adored the production because it was written as a play first before it became a TV film, and it was cast with Anthony Quinn, Jackie Gleason at one time, and Ed Wynn was
Wow.
Army, the cut guy, and they didn't want to give Ed Wynn the part.
Really?
Because they said, oh, he'll never be able to remember the lines. So he said, no, I'll come in and audition. And he knew every word. He not only knew his lines, but he knew the other people's lines as well. In fact, if you watch it, you can see him lip syncing the words of other actors. He was so focused, and he didn't know he was doing it, but he was. And then he'd say his line, and then he'd say another line. So he was. It was really a delightful little tidbit of that Requiem teleplay that they did. But it's been populated by some wonderful actors in that day, and we had a damn good time.
I can imagine some of the stories that
Maria
you have.
Tucci was in it.
You have some amazing stories. I know.
Oh yeah.
Nice history of
absolutely.
memories and I love Life Goes On. When I hear the song, you cannot not think of the show.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it was just a good family show. I really liked it. I'm 49.
Yeah.
So I was big with the sitcom family shows.
Oh,
we
great.
don't think
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
was kind of innocent back then.
You know what I found out about that song? When we did Life Goes On, by then Michael Jackson has bought all of the Beatles.
Okay.
He bought the whole library. So he owned the song at the time. So they negotiated with him for us to use Obla Di Obla Da. Life Goes On, brah. So I'm watching a clip on Instagram the other day, and Howard Stern is interviewing Paul McCartney, and he says, "Hey, I heard John Lennon didn't like that song." He said, "Who said that?" And he said, "I'll tell you how that song started." And he was with the Mahesh Maharishi Yogi, and he was doing the meditation learning in I don't know where it was. Maybe it was in India somewhere. And this African singer was there, and they started jiving back and forth and doing this bop-a-da beep bada bop. And then he goes, "Yeah, life goes on, brah. Da 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 da. Life goes on." No, it's Obladi, man. And Paul remembered it. So he gets into the studio, and John was late, and Ringo and George are trying to hammer this thing out, and they can't come up with the hook. They can't come up with the beginning of the song, but they wanted to say "Obladi, Oblada, life goes on, bro." And he told John the story. John sat down at the piano. He went dun 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 dun, and that was the beginning of the song.
And we have a classic.
Yeah.
And you got to have it as a major part of your career.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing.
That's the most gratifying role of my career.
Well,
I was a special education minor in college, and I tutored them. I tutored special ed kids, and they were a big part of my life early on when I was, young in the young 20s, and When I read the script, I said, honey, I told my wife, I said, I have to do this. I have to do this
It was
show.
meant to be.
And it was meant to be.
It was meant to be.
It was divine. It was
Yeah.
absolutely divine.
And like we say, life goes on no matter what's happening, right?
That's right,
Either
bro.
that or it's the end. So thank you so much. Our first interview we did, my microphones weren't working, so I appreciate you doing a
it's
second
quite all
one.
right. I like this one.
Was
We could
great.
actually
I
hear
love
one
it.
another.
I know. I love this. I know it was so loud. We had some
true.
crazy. You had some crazy fans on the
Right,
sides.
right.
It was good. But,
Yeah.
Well, we have one final day here, so enjoy Chiller.
Thank you.
It was awesome.
Nice to meet
Thank
you,
you.
dear.
You too.
Colliding microphones.
I know, right?
Thank you, everybody out there, all you Life Goes On fans, all you Crime Story fans, everybody, Millennium. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you.